What's going on, YouTube? Big D here. It's time to review Constantine Season 1, Episode 11, titled A Whole World Out There, man. This is a spoiler review. If you've not seen the episode, go to mbc.com/Constantine. By the way, today, it's, what is it? Sunday what? Blacklist. You were expecting me to say Super Bowl. The Blacklist, baby. After Super Bowl, get that crap out of here. We put the Blacklist on. We're ready for tonight. So let's stay tuned for that if you guys watch the Blacklist. Also, I'm still reviewing 12 Monkeys and Helix. I'm just a little bit late on it because life. I'm busy with life. So I'll get to it today. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and it should take me less than 2 minutes or more than a minute just to recap, tell you my thoughts, and post the cons at the end. Thanks again for joining me. And first off, these teens are basically teleporting to a different dimension. Of course, it starts off they're in a cemetery and, doing spells. And what's weird is that Richie, which is John's friend, he's doing this like college, he's a professor. We've seen him before earlier in the season. He doesn't want nothing to do with John anymore, but he's like talking about transcendence. And if you remember the movie Transcendence, like there was a part where Johnny Depp was like, it could change the whole world. And it literally said it could change the whole world in this show. I was like, yeah, it's kind of like Transcendence. What's going on here? Same line. Anyway, this guy named Carter who went to the other dimension, he collapses. Kind of like a Nightmare on Elm Street, basically. You die in the dream world, that's the way you're going to die in real life. It's kind of like that, basically. So this man follows people everywhere. His name is Jacob Shaw. Jacob Shaw, man. Miranda gets stabbed. This guy gets killed. Literally, he just gets sliced up. He just sliced in the real life. He's just, oh gosh, that is the worst way to go out. Oh my gosh. It's so weird. So, I believe his name was Adam. So, a lot of them are dead. And, well, they're dead yet they're still alive. They're alive in the house. The dream house, I say. The dream house. And Richie and John, they go to Shaw. And Richie overrides it, man. He does a door and everything. He studied this before. And Richie defeats Shaw. He's like, you could have created Shaw, but in this world, I'm gonna create good. And he's like, does the sun or something, and like he's like, no, the sun, and he like disappears basically. Richie decides to stay in the world, but John is like saying, hey, come on, mate, you can't do this to me. I've already lost another friend, mate. Come back with me. So basically, the three other people moved on. The teenagers that died, they're like, no, we can't go. It's like, just walk through the fucking door. What are you doing? Just don't be a hero. Shaw's dead. Leave. What do you mean you can't stay? I don't get it. Wow. Anyway, so the three other people moved on. Probably went to hell because they're dumb fucks. No, I'm kidding. They probably just went to heaven. And basically, Richie comes back. And that's basically it, man. That's the episode. So overall, what did I think about this Constantine episode? I'll start off with my cons first. Really, it's just slow. Not everything's slow, but Richie leading up, like John talking Richie into this, it's kind of slow. I think not seeing Zed or Chaz was kind of a downfall in a way because, see, we see Manny in this episode, but there's only 2 more episodes left this season. Towards the end, there shouldn't be a filler episode. Why is there a filler episode? This is a filler episode. This has nothing to do with the main storyline that Constantine's journey is on. It's just a filler. Like, I'm glad we saw Richie, which I'm going to go to my pros right now, but still, it's a filler. Why'd you do a filler? I don't know why, but pros, it's sad. This is by far one of the most emotional episodes I've ever encountered, because it is sad when the friends say, I'm going to stay behind, and when Richie was staying behind, we don't know Richie that well, but yet we're still connected for John, and it's very sad, but I'm glad he came back, but it still was very well portrayed. Jacob Shaw, even though he was barely used, I kind of looked at him like, hey, it looks like Dennis O'Hare. So, the villain, Shaw was pretty creepy. He was good. I think he portrayed himself very well. It's creepy. The action in this, it was very good action for what we had. The effects, like the blood effects and the way the stabbing and the door, and just the effects. Now, people may say, "Oh, that green screen CGI looks sucky." Looked pretty good for an NBC show. Looked pretty good. Seeing Richie, I think Richie did a very, very awesome job. I liked seeing him again. The mirror scene. There was this mirror scene where Miranda was dancing or practicing to let steam off in the mirror, and it showed Shaw. That was perfect, man. I love that way. And just the quotes and the writing. The quote of this episode: "Suffering is caused by craving." Overall, I'm going to give this Constantine episode a solid A because it's one of the best. It's honestly had good action. It was creepy. Even though it's a filler, I still enjoyed it very well, and it's one of those where I could watch again. And this episode, I hope this show gets picked for a season 2 because this episode makes me love Constantine even more of how hard it is. And this is John. This is John's time to shine with Richie and old friend mate. So they could always have fun. So overall, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed. Comment down below. Let me know what do you guys enjoy about this Constantine's episode. And 2 more episodes left, guys. Come on, NBC. Season 2. Season 2. Save Constantine. Hashtag save Constantine, guys. Love all of you. And as always, just support Constantine as much as you can. I heard this episode, the episode slipped again. The rating slipped. So I'm fearing for the worst, guys. This is not good. But they renewed *Halt and Catch Fire*. That didn't even make like 1 million each week, something like that. So under 1 million, like 2 million. So I love *Halt and Catch Fire*. If they could renew that, then they could renew this. It's NBC. So anyway, thanks again. Hit that like button if you want more Constantine. Stick around for all the other reviews to come. Spock be with you always.